today I'm going to be reviewing another set of makeup brushes, this time by the brand Party Clean Beauty. They have an Amazon store, their own website, an eBay store, and an AliExpress store. I'll leave all the links down below, and if you purchase one of their brushes from any of their websites, I believe you can get 10% off the already discounted price. So the brush set that they sent me was this 15-piece rose gold set. Its original retail price is $140, but it's been on sale for $44, and I think that sale is quite constant. I don't think it's going to be ending yet. It comes with this gorgeous rose gold leather bag. It reminds me a lot of the Zoeva brushes, and they also sent me little freebies, including this plastic pencil case, and they also sent me a little cute beauty sponge and a purple brush to edit. Yes, I did get these items sent to me for free. No, I'm not being sponsored or paid in any way to express my opinions whatsoever. Everything that I am telling you guys is 110% honest. So when they sent me the stuff, and if you guys haven't followed me on Snapchat, please do below, because I share with you guys all the stuff immediately behind the scenes. And if you did watch my Snapchat, you'll remember that I showed you how they packaged everything, and it was so good. I don't have it perfectly packaged, but everything was individually packaged within another package. 10 out of 10 for their packaging. And when they sent me the items, it came with the brochure detailing everything. So it's all stamped, labeled with their own genuine label, not just any generic online brand. I'll just quickly talk about these freebies before I get into the actual review of the makeup brushes. So with this sponge, I was actually really pleasantly surprised. I do have the Beauty Blender. I am going to be making a detailed comparison video on the Beauty Blender and other beauty sponges, so I won't go into too much detail. That's just a size in comparison. They're both damp. I did use this today, and I loved how it's basically like two sponges in one. I used each different side to blend out cream contour, concealer, my foundation, and it's actually surprisingly very squishy. So I'll let you guys know when I do a in-depth review on that. I did use the brush egg to clean all of my brushes. I have been using this ever since I got it, every single day. I also have a Kmart washing glove and a Kmart silicone pot grabber that I used to use after getting the brush egg. This is much better than any silicone oven glove. This retails for $10, and it originally retails for $18. And all the prices that I'm quoting are in US dollars, so just bear that in mind. So for this bag, it is gorgeous. All of the brush detailing and the bag has that rose gold. This bag, if you guys remember watching my Snapchat, it's actually really good quality. I wish I could show you guys right now and just get you guys to touch and feel it. It's got royal purple lining underneath. Comes with another zipper so you can put stuff in there. All of the brushes fit in here perfectly, and you can also fit even more stuff in there. So I'll just quickly show you guys. Here are the 15 brushes that you can store in the bag, just like that. And you can also fit extra stuff, beauty sponge, brush egg, and yeah, it holds everything. The brushes came with free brush guards as well, I forgot to mention, on the main large brushes. As soon as I washed my brushes, I put these on the large brushes that they come with, and it helps retain the shape. I'll go ahead and just review the face brushes first and then the eye brushes. I'm just going to be following the brochure, so please don't mind me. The one that I'm starting off with is the tapered face brush. It's tulip shaped, and I have a really similar one by Sedona Lace, and I have to say I kind of prefer this one over the Sedona Lace. The tapered face brush is extremely dense, and all of the brushes from this set are made and shaped beautifully. Everything is detailed with the label. I use this today to apply bronzer all over my face. The brush is incredibly soft. It works well to apply powder, buff it out, concentrate it, and just the fact that it's shaped tulip, it is a perfect shape to apply bronzer all across the face and buff it out. I do give this brush a 5 out of 5 for me. None of the brushes have shed at all bled while I've washed them, and that is important because that tends to happen with black haired brushes. Now going on to Duo Fiber Powder or Blush Brush. And if you guys don't know, Duo Fiber brushes are amazing. If you guys don't own them, you should. You can use them for so many things. I did use this for cream blush, and it applies like a dream. Cream blush is usually really hard to apply because you can concentrate it too much if you're not using the right brush, but Duo Fiber brushes are awesome to work with that. It just applied it really softly, even though I put a lot, and it dusted it out beautifully. I also use this brush to blend my cream to powder highlight, and it worked well for that, so I have to give this a 5 out of 5. Next brush is the large powder face brush. Again, like the tapered face brush, it is extremely dense. Nothing bad I can say about this. It's a nice kind of unique shape. It's a little bit more powder and more flat, and not as puffy and round as some other powder brushes. I did use this to apply powder across my face and to blend out my contour and blush, and it worked amazingly. Next brush that I have to review is the powder or blush brush, and I actually use this to apply and blend out liquid foundation. Most of these brushes so far that you'll you're seeing, or this brush set in general, is geared toward more powder products. But that being said, you can still use liquid with those kind of brushes. Same with synthetic brushes that are tended to be more towards liquid. You can use powder with them. So I wanted to test that out for myself, and I found that it worked amazingly for liquid. It didn't leave any brush marks at all. Now onto the last main powder face brush I have. This is the tapered highlighter brush. I did use this to apply my powder highlight, and it worked amazingly. It is nice and kind of triangular shaped at the tips, so you can really get it and work it in the areas of your face. I have nothing bad to say about it. 5 out of 5 for me. The next brush I have is the large eye fluff brush. It just looks like that, and I actually cleaned this in between applying my makeup today and used it for a couple different things. I use this to blend out my eye makeup as a clean blending brush. It is dense, but it is easy to blend out your eye makeup because it is so soft at the same time. So it worked blending out my eye makeup. I also use this to blend out my nose contour when I did that, and I also use this to apply my Essence So Glow Cream to Powder Highlight, and it really concentrated that on perfectly. 5 out of 5 for me. Then I have the 2 concealer brushes. This one is called the large concealer brush, and this is the black one, and then I also have the regular concealer brush with the orange hairs. Because there was no specific like foundation brush, I actually used the larger concealer brush, this one, to apply my foundation, and it is quite small. I wouldn't really suggest using this just to apply your whole foundation, but with that being said, I did use the sponge to help distribute that, and it blended my foundation like within 5 seconds, so that was really quick. I also love how both of these concealer brushes have that triangular tip, so it really gets into your nooks and crannies. Both of these brushes are really quite similar, so yeah, I really enjoy using these brushes. Now getting into the eye brushes, I'm going to start off with the tapered blending brush. Now out of all the sets, these are the 2 only animal hair brushes, I think, and these are the 2 brushes that I don't enjoy as much as the other brushes in this set, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, they're not as soft as these bristles. They are soft, they don't feel overly scratchy, but I just prefer the feeling of these kind of bristles as opposed to these ones. That being said, they work fine in applying my eye makeup. I use the tapered blending brush to apply transition shade, and because of the shape of it as well though, it is actually really good, and because of the bristles that it's made out of, really just deposits that powder there perfectly. And I found that this brush was so easy to use in sort of doing a soft cut crease, and I could do it within like 10 seconds. I do prefer the tapered blending brush over the normal blending brush, which is just this white one here, which is a little bit more flat. I did apply a transition shade. It worked fine in applying my eye makeup, didn't shed or anything, but I just prefer the tapered blending brush. The next blending brush is the small tapered blending brush. Now this one has a black bristles, and this one I love. I did put a transition color in there. I also use this as a general blending brush. It's nice and tapered, so you can really get in that crease. I also use this to apply white base shadow on the center of my free lid space and for highlighting my brow bone. I clean this, and I also use it to contour my nose really nice and softly. Next eye brush I have to show you guys is called the short shader brush. This is synthetic. I would consider it to be like a mini concealer brush because of the flat synthetic style that it is. I use this to blend out concealer around my eyebrows. That worked fine. You can't really go wrong with these brushes. The next brush that I have to show you guys is extremely fine. It has such an exact thin line. You can see how thin and precise that is, and what I found this works great for, despite the fact that it's completely flat and synthetic and not sort of like black bristle style there. It works so good in applying powder. If you wanted to line your eyes with this using powder or normal eyeliner, you could go for it because it's so precise, doesn't bend, doesn't have any bristles coming out in different directions. This brush is amazing. 5 out of 5. Now the last eye brush I have to show you guys is the small eyeliner brush. It's a little bit angled, not so much, but it is very long and extremely cut to precision. I use this to apply gel liner, and with the help of the tape, it was just a dream to apply eyeliner. Extremely easy and quick. This is my new favorite eyeliner brush. And then the last brush I have to show you guys is the lip brush. I use this to apply my lip color, and before that I actually use this to apply my eyebrows. Today I use this to apply my eyebrows. Yes, this brush is nice and precise. It worked perfectly. I've got nothing bad to say about this. So that's my individual brush review for all of the brushes. Now I'm just going to show you guys quickly my favorite must-have brushes from this set, and that is the tapered face brush that I started off with, the tapered highlighter brush, the large eye fluff brush, the eye blending brush, which is a black one, the eyeliner brush, and the flat definer brush. I hope you guys found this review helpful if you're looking to purchase a new brush set, especially something that is more geared towards powder or other brushes that you don't typically have. This is a good brush set. I have no qualms about this brush set. I'm really impressed. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you found this review helpful. If you have any questions or anything, please let me know. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if it helped you in any way. It helps me a lot. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye!
Million people told me not to trust in you. There's a million